Hi, everyone. Today we're here to welcome Alicia Strong. Alicia is the executive director with Don't Stop Dreamin', and Don't Stop Dreamin' is affiliated with Quality Life Services. So, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Sure. So, let's first start off. Can you introduce Quality Life Services to us?
Sure. Quality Life Services is a nursing home facility in Western Pennsylvania. We have 10 facilities in 7 different counties.
Wow.
And we also have a hospice, Three Rivers Hospice.
Okay.
And probably back in 2012 is when we became incorporated, and that's when we started Don't Stop Dreamin'. And with that, we fulfill missions for our residents and fulfill their dreams, whatever it is that they want to do. We've done things all over the board. So that's how we started.
I know. And I have been learning. I know about Quality Life Services. I've watched them grow within the community. I know how family oriented they are, and I think that's awesome. And then when I learned about Don't Stop Dreamin', I was immediately wanted to have you on.
Oh, thank you.
So that others could learn about this, and we could also, learn about ways that we could help support this. So Don't Stop Dreamin' fulfills wishes for the residents of your different facilities. All right. So how do you learn about what they are wishing?
Well, it comes from staff because the staff does spend the majority of the time with the residents. So the residents may suggest different things of, gosh, I wish I could go out and have a picnic with my family, or I've always wanted to go in a hot air balloon. And so then these dreams get submitted to us, and we have never turned one down.
I was going to ask. That would be hard to do.
Yeah. So we've done 450 to date.
Wow.
Yes, and it grows and grows each year, and we love it.
Oh, well, tell us some wishes that have happened recently.
This year, we have had one woman who wanted to go to her grandson's wedding, and it was about 2 hours away. So we have had that happen. We also had a gentleman named Carl who wanted to go on a ride in a Lamborghini up in Erie, Pennsylvania. And
how did you find the Lamborghini?
Well, research. We start Googling stuff, and then these different things start to pop up. And in fact, the Lamborghini ride was actually supposed to happen last year. And then the day of, the weather was awful, and the company canceled. So he's been waiting a year to have this happen. But it's just been a really great experience. And we also do dreams for our hospice patients. So if somebody is in even our competitor, but they're receiving hospice services from Three Rivers Hospice, we will fulfill a dream for them as well. And just a few weeks ago, somebody wanted to have an Elvis impersonator at another facility that's not a Quality Life Services home. And it became a very large event where family and friends, and we rented tents and had this whole big thing. And it was a great day for all of the residents to come out and enjoy.
Oh, I mean, that has to make you feel good as well as everybody else. Even not only the residents and the families, but the employees to watch this happen.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, because the employees become so close with the residents. They do become like their family, especially coming off of COVID. During COVID, everything shut down, as we all know.
Right.
And so that was the only contact with the outside world that our residents had. And a lot of dreams that came out of COVID were actually iPads, because people wanted to communicate with their family. So then we have this whole other generation of people learning how to use technology to interact with their family members. So it was a good experience for them through that.
Okay, well, wonderful. I do know from doing my research, getting ready for our interview today, that there seems to be 3 primary events that are held during the year.
Correct.
Right? So what's the first event that you host?
We do our annual cook-off.
Okay.
And what that is all 10 of our facilities, the dietary teams, we want to honor them. They do so much every single day.
Right.
So we pick a theme, and they compete. So it's a taste testing event.
Okay.
And like last year's example, we did music from your life. So you could pick any song that you wanted to represent your dish, but it didn't have to be in the name of the song. So let's say, for example, you wanted to do a song from Meatloaf.
Okay.
And somebody would make mashed potatoes and meatloaf. And it was just a small taste testing, but then the corporate sponsors of Don't Stop Dreamin' are the judges.
Okay.
And then they crown the winners from that.
So an event like that, is that open to the public?
That is not. That one is only open to our corporate sponsors that we're starting to ramp that annual giving campaign coming up here at the end of the year. But after we complete that event, we do our annual golf event, and that is open to the public.
And that's in September.
That's in September. It sells out every year. It's a wonderful event at Birdsfoot Golf Club. They do a fabulous job with just taking care of everything, making the day flow so great that everybody that comes just really enjoys it.
And then what about the pageant?
The pageant takes place next week.
Aw.
And we have, like I said before, we have 10 facilities. So each facility nominates a male and a female contestant.
Okay.
And they perform a talent. And the talent can be anything from singing to crocheting, anything that they're comfortable and want to bring to the table. And they again compete on stage, and then they also have to answer a question at the end after they do their performance of what would you tell a younger generation about life? What would you want them to learn from? And that takes place next week, and it's one of the most moving events I've ever been a part of. And it's a really great day for everybody.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
And then we crown Mr. and Miss Quality Life at the end.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, right? Okay, well, thank you so much for coming and sharing the work that Don't Stop Dreamin', a part of Quality Life Services, is doing for their residents and everybody that gets to experience and watch that happen. That's amazing.
Thank you for having me.
And you can learn more about what they do on their website. And maybe you can find out ways of supporting these different events. Yes?
Definitely. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.